10 things every woman must know before you go into marriage, even into relationship for boyfriend and girlfriend. Guys, help me to share this video. It's going to be a bit long, but share it. Number one, you must make your money. Making your money as a woman is no longer negotiable. You need it for protection. You need it as security. In a society where we live today, where women have no regard, like men don't have any respect for women. They expect so much from women. You do your job, your duties as a wife, as a mother, and they still expect you to pay bills. You need your money. Not to help them pay bills, but as a protection so that you won't be easily abused. I know there are a whole lot of women who are feeding husbands, who are feeding useless men that are abusing them. Okay, these women are not really my concern, but you that is out there, that is still struggling, that is not yet married, or even if you're married, making your money is no longer negotiable. It is a form of protection. When you make your money, you have a certain level of respect in your home. You have a certain level of respect from the man you live with. Okay? He won't talk to you anyhow. He won't bully you anyhow. He won't constantly remind you that you are poor or you are from poor background. Make your own money is a security, a very big security and insurance for you. Number two, don't go into any marriage with a man without having a court marriage, statutory marriage. Ensure you wed in court. You know why? That man telling you he loves you, he loves you, he loves you today can wake up after 20 years and remember he's a polygamous man, he's a traditional man, and he'll go and bring in another woman, a concubine. And that time you've already had kids with him. And you know at that age you might not want to remarry if anything happens. So wedding in court is going to help you secure all the properties you labored with him for that 20 years. That he was a nobody. You accepted him and started building with him. Okay, so make sure you marry in court. And any man who doesn't want to marry you in court, please avoid that man. He has skeleton in his cupboard. He has plans of what he's going to do in future that he has not said now. Okay, then number three, ensure that any property you're buying as a married woman, whether your money is in it or not, as far as you're married to that man, any investment that your family money is entering to, that your name is also in that investment. Ensure that your names appear on every document, every property, land or house. Especially land, because it's on the land you build a house, that your name is on the property. It is very important. You know, one thing I like about abroad is that these things, they don't discuss them. The moment you go to a government or you go to a real estate agent that you want to buy a property, the first thing they will ask you is for you to bring your traveling document, as your passport. Both of you will submit your passport. They won't even ask you whose name will be on it. The moment they get all those security informations, automatically the government or the real estate company will just put the names appearing on those important security documents on the documents you're using, whether you're buying or renting. That is how it's going to appear. So if you're still in Africa, in Nigeria, ensure as a woman that your names appear on any documents that is a legal document that is being purchased for your home. It is very important. Number three. Number four, before you get married to a man, any man you see that is in his 30 and above, he does not have any history of getting a woman pregnant in his life, please ask questions. I am not saying all the men should be sleeping around, but you know, men sleep around a lot. So if you see a man that is in his 30 plus, there's no history of him getting a girl or a woman pregnant, there is every tendency that he cannot get a woman pregnant. There is every tendency that he has problem with his Miriam. There is every tendency that he's not capable of getting somebody pregnant. I don't care if he's a pastor or reverend father. Please ask questions. Go for serious medical checks. Let them control him and know how his sperm is performing. It is very important. Okay, when it comes to infertility doesn't only come from women. A lot of men are the cause of the childlessness in Africa, because most times men do a whole lot of hard jobs. They do conductor job, they do bus driver job. Most of the buses, the vehicles they drive are not even good. They are very hot. The weather is very hot. Most of them sit on top of engine the whole day, and the engine feel they damage their akbamu. A lot of things are involved. A lot of them drink alcohol, excessive alcohol intake, smoking, and it affects their health. Do you understand? So ask questions properly to know why they never carry woman where in go help am comot belle before, or cry, can't give and say I miss my period. It is very important. Okay, Okay, number, I don't know the number where I am, but I might be giving you more than 10 points, but take this thing serious. This is our serious lecture for today. Take it serious. Okay, the next one is this: before you settle with a divorcee, I think this should be number 5. Before you settle with a man whose wife left him, please make your necessary inquiry. Is it those that the way they used to do inquiry if they want to marry a woman those days in the village? They will send family members, they will go trace him to his village and know what happened. You will get the real story, how he treated the first wife that made the first wife wrong. Because there is no woman who is treated right by a man that the woman would want to leave that man. Never. The only woman that can leave a man is a man that is useless or very wicked. Okay, ask questions. So you won't be the next victim. You won't be the next person that will come into his life that he will continue to abuse the way he abused the first one and ran away. Also, if he has children with the first woman that left him, ask questions to know how he's taking care of those children with his first wife. It's very important, because what made that woman to leave might come to you. Please ask questions. Don't just settle down because you want to marry. A divorcee is a red flag, a very big red flag to any woman who wants to remarry them. I don't care whether they are good or bad. Ask questions and make your inquiry. Okay? Then the 6th one is this. The next one you need to understand is this. You see this, your husband that is misbehaving, treating you anyhow, he does not value you and all that. He has somebody out there that he loves and respects more than you. Every man has a woman he listens to, a woman that touches his soft spot and he does whatever he likes. So if you're living with a man or you have a boyfriend that is doing coconut head, you do this one every day, you're crying, praying for him to change, doing this one. He does not love you. Stop stressing your life. You can't change a man. You can't force a man. You cannot impose yourself on a man. Every man knows what they want in a woman. They know where their hearts belong. Even those of them that claim to be polygamous in nature with 5 wives, there is a particular one from those 5 that they value and respect more than the others. Okay, so it's left for you to decide either to move on, or you see him most times he's getting angry. Any small thing, he will start shouting, he start screaming, he will leave the house and come back very late. All those things are just to torture you, telling you, I don't need you here, you can go to hell. Some of you, they even tell you in front of you that you can end this marriage, they are tired of you. You are still there trying to make it work. You don't get sense. Know this. And if you're still dating that guy, he does not value you, please end it. It is better for you to remain single than giving your kpekus to a man who doesn't value you, especially a man that is broke. Imposing your kpekus on a broke guy is an error. Okay? And the next one is this, number 7. Be careful how you suffer with a broke man or broke man. Okay? Because the child you're going to give birth to him is going to carry his name. As far as African culture is concerned, your name will not appear in anywhere in the document. It is just recently that some women have started putting their own names with their husband's names in their children's certificates. The reason why you need to plan for yourself. That's why my number one point was you making your money. Once you make your money, you can plan for yourself. Love yourself. Be selfish about loving yourself. Women have given out so much to men, to husbands, to children, neglecting themselves, and the society doesn't value it. Love yourself more than anything in life. Give out everything to make your mental health stable and love yourself. It is very, very, very important. Okay? Be careful. I even advise women, don't build with a broke man. Let that man build himself and get to a particular level, financially stable, before you can join as a wife with him. If he's broke, he cannot feed himself. He's poor, wretched, and he doesn't have sense. Even when he has sense, if he's broke, please don't marry him. Wait for him to build to a particular stage before you can join with what you have to him. Before you can join with your brain. Even if you don't have shishi, don't marry a broke man. I know why I'm saying this. Most of you may not understand it till you get married. The next one, please women, stop tolerating cheating men or cheating husbands, cheating boyfriend. Men are not polygamous in nature. If your husband is cheating on you, what it means is that he does not have regard nor respect for you. If your boyfriend is cheating on you, what it means is that he doesn't regard you as anything. It's not the culture. It's not because he's polygamous in nature. It's because he's stupid and he cannot control the stick in between his 2 legs. So stop tolerating cheating men. If you do not know your husband cheats and you mistakenly marry him, now you know he cheats. Take decisions. Number 1, zip up, lock up before you get infected. If you cannot cheat back and you cannot divorce him, zip up. You will not buy. Zip up, especially if he can feed you. If he's cheating on you, he cannot feed you, you have your own money, you can feed yourself, and you are still there because you want to answer Mrs. You don't have sense. You don't have sense. So please, women, stop tolerating cheating men. All men don't cheat. A lot of people's husbands, like my husband, he does not cheat on me. Since I married him, he has never cheated on me. Please stop tolerating and stop consoling yourself because maybe your father, you are one of those women that came from a useless background where your father was sleeping with widows in the village. Anybody's husband that buys, bam, he will go and take over, abandoning your mother. It's not the normal. It's not normal. It's not normal. Your mother endured your father. You want to endure in your marriage. Please stop tolerating and giving excuses for useless men who can't control their stick. Okay? The next one is that you need to know that you can never be respected for foolishly waiting on or praying on a man to change. Submitting to him, thinking, okay, if you submit and you become foolish, he's going to change. Lie. It does not change a man. Every man knows what they want in a woman. And you need to understand this. So your activities cannot change him if he decides not to change. Trying to become a foolish woman, saying you are submitting to him, will not change his attitude towards you nor his character towards you. Okay? So number nine, as a woman, is not in your position to love a man. God instructed men to love their wives. Women don't love. Okay? It is a man's duty to love. Stop telling me I love him so much, I can't leave him. You're stupid. Okay, when it's right for you to take critical decisions to move on with your life, you're tying yourself down with one useless ekberima. Because I love him, I cannot leave him, I can't do without him, blah 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 blah. Choose men who can feed you. It is their duty to feed you as their women, as their girlfriends, as their wives. It is not your responsibility. Choose men, look for their money. It is their pocket that makes a man beautiful. What makes a man handsome is his pockets. What makes a woman beautiful is her womb and the character behavior. That is why we are asked to submit to men. And men are asked to till the ground. What makes your husband handsome is his pocket. So look into his pockets and make sure he can feed you. If he cannot feed you, don't settle for him. When it gets to a point where you can take important decisions to move on with your life, you start using love to cover it up, start shedding nonsense tears. Brace up as a woman, have sense more. Okay? Marry men who can feed you. Stop settling with broke guys. Stop using love. You are not expected to love. You don't have that capacity to love. You only have a capacity to respect and submit as a woman. It is your husband who is expected to pamper you, love you, worship you, cherish you as the wife. That is why God made you soft, so that he will be pampered by a man. Okay? The next one you need to understand is this. There's something they say, women they old, women they enter menopause, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, let me break your bubbles. It's actually on the other side, is men that always get a prime. Men time they end. Do you know why? Men don't have womb to carry a baby. That is what is called andropause. Andropause. The way we have menopause. In Dutch, we call it pause. Okay, in English, it's called pause. Women have menopause. Men has what is called andropause. Most of you men may have never heard about andropause in your life. Men have andropause. When a man enters andropause, what it means from 40 years and above, what it means is that he will not be able to get a woman pregnant in his life due to certain conditions or reasons. Old age can also cause it. The same way it is with a woman. When a woman gets to menopause from 45, 50, 60, depending on when the time of a woman comes, she will not be able to get pregnant naturally. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Technology has given women options that we don't have. We don't have something you will say a woman has reached her prime age. With technology today, even a woman in her menopause can get pregnant through IVF. Another woman can carry your egg for you, okay, and then you have your own child as a woman through a surrogate. You can also decide to adopt. A man that has entered andropause does not have womb. He has to look for a woman who can carry this in, and his own sperm cannot even get a woman pregnant. Do you get that? Even as a woman, if your egg cannot get you pregnant, technology has also made it that your womb can carry a child and you give birth to the child. It doesn't matter if it's your egg or not your egg. You can actually go and do IVF, get egg donor, get sperm donor, carry the child. People will see you pregnant, you bet the child. Nobody knows whose egg the child is, and it's your child if you don't want adoption. But a man know if you do. Once a man's sperm is damaged, he enters andropause. He can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. If he wants to bet a child, he needs to get a sperm donor. He needs a woman's womb. He needs egg donor. Do you understand? So their own is more difficult. So stop allowing people deceive you with like you're entering your prime or you're passing your prime. Please, don't let anybody push you into doing things that will make you uncomfortable the rest of your life because you want to be pregnant, because you want to be married. That is why it's important. Why making money is my number one thing you need to know. Make your money so you can position yourself to take care of yourself with your money. You can love yourself with your money. You can have your child with your money without being a wife. You can have your child. You can build your own house. You can enjoy your life. You can travel all over the world without a man. You don't necessarily need men. Men need women more than we need them. I'm Daisy Sempaya. I hope this lecture helps you. Share it.